Welcome back to another Alliance War. 4 Loki's taking on TMV1, and this war is going to look a little bit different because the last 3 fights are all going to be done live, or at least they were done live last night in the live stream, but I am going to include those clips in here. The first few fights I'm going to commentate on as normal. So the first node here, we have Spite and Toggle Unstoppable. I'm on my same path as usual, path 4 for section 1 at least. And bring in Omega Red, Saberman, and Void, also as per usual, seems to be my go-to team for this path. And we have a 6-star Beast as the first enemy, so a little bit of a warm-up node. Not a whole lot special about Beast. I still have to watch out for the Spite and the Toggle Unstoppable. Try my best to not really trigger Dexterity, and you can see I tapped into him that one time when he was unstoppable, just to get rid of the Dexterity buff that I had to avoid giving him too much power through Spite. But otherwise, you know, pretty easy fight. Beast has kind of been around for a long time, and I just kind of plowed through him. Alright, moving on to the next fight. Another little bit of an easy fight. I promise the fights get more interesting after this one. This is a Raccoon on Spite and Aspect of War, and take a look at his health. He only has 58k to start with, including, you know, everything that he's getting from the node and all that. It's only 58,000 health, so he's going to drop pretty quick. As soon as we get to that 10 spores, hopefully I can get a heavy attack on him here, and there we go, get the heavy. When I have 15 spores up, and Death Field is still on, and you can just see he is melting. He's not even going to get a chance to throw a special. Fight is over in 20 seconds. Alright, next fight is the Killmonger mini. Is this a mini boss? I don't know with this new map. Either way, it's a 565 Killmonger. Someone did half the job already. I'm going to go ahead and pop on a 15% health boost just because, you know, if things get a little bit hairy against this this Killmonger, I would like to have that extra bit of health padding here to save me. And this is the Toggle Unstoppable, and also Power Focus 2 and Brute Force. So he's going to gain more power when below 2 bars of power, and then that Brute Force along with the Unstoppable is kind of annoying as well. But like I said, he's already partially dead here, so I'm going to do my best to keep my degen debuff from the heavy attack up for as much as possible, especially through the unstoppable phase here where I can't really get in any damage otherwise. And also because of the node giving him additional power, you know, he's able to get to that L2 much more quickly. And each one of my parries is giving him a little bit of power, just the way Killmonger's abilities work. And so, you know, it's kind of hard to get in all the damage you need. And right here at the end, we both hit the ground at the same time. I, of course, survived, but that heavy attack right at the end, that took off a solid 10% of my life. Luckily, it didn't crit. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been much worse. But, you know, still kind of frustrating. Felt like I had the fight all but won, and then the kind of last little dying breath there of Killmonger, he's able to connect that heavy attack. But anyway, moving on to section 2, and we have a 5-star Unawakened Korg. Honestly, the Awaken ability doesn't really matter when using Omega Red, just because his tentacle attacks don't you don't take the Thorns damage. But it is a no retreat node, so I have to be careful about not backing up twice. So, you know, a lot of the strategy here is to bait out heavy attacks initially. Just dash back once. You don't need to dash back multiple times, even though the animation looks kind of weird, like maybe you'd have to, but you're fine there. As long as you're not giving him the crowd charges or whatever they're called, then you could just stand there and tank the special one. You don't have to evade multiple times, and you're fine. I'm going to try to get a parry on this guy and get a heavy attack off. Hopefully I can do that. That'll kind of lock out the rest of the damage from the fight. There we go. Do get that. He's going to pop a special 2, a dash back the one time initially, and then one time to avoid the final blow. And there we go. Korg goes down. Definitely, you know, a scary fight with that no retreat. And here's the scariest part where I was about to disconnect, but turns out it was fine. Alright, next up we have the Mephisto mini, I guess, or whatever this is. This is definitely a sketchy fight. I didn't know who I should bring in here. Void is, of course, immune to the Incinerate, but he's also immune to debuffs for the first 25 seconds. And then after the 25 seconds, when you can apply debuffs to him, you know, he gains additional attack and power gain. So, yeah, I didn't know what to do here. He also goes unblockable every 8 seconds for 4 seconds. So, very difficult node, and you're going to see some mistakes made on my part. You know, I'll kind of point them out as we go, I guess. But initially here, I'm just thinking, okay, just, you know, attack into him as normal, build up my power meter, and when the debuff immunity goes away, that's when I can start to hammer in my special ones and get my debuffs going. So I was trying to focus on that timing, but at the same time, I'm paying attention to that other timer where he's going unblockable, and I throw my special here because I got confused with the two a little bit. I mean, it's easy to see, you know, in hindsight, commentating on it now, but mid-fight, it was pretty confusing. That threw me off. Ended up getting hit by a few attacks there. Had to evade the final part of his special too because that unblockable timer was coming around again. At this point, I still don't have any petrifies, so now he has all this additional power gain from the aura, from the debuffs. He's throwing these specials like crazy. Finally, I get a petrify up, and this next petrify off the L1, or this next debuff is a petrify as well, which is just in time because now he's in his healing phase, but of course with those petrifies, he doesn't heal anything. He's almost down at this point. We'll have to evade an L1 up against the wall in just a moment here, but that is going to close out the fight, and that is it for the commentary side of things. We're going to take over now to the live video where Legacy was on call as well. It's broken up in a couple different parts, so the editing might look a little bit weird, but hope you guys enjoy the rest of the war. Well, let me go through this fight at least. Yeah, greedy, maybe. Safeguard, Tank Buster. I don't even know how bad Tank Buster is. Safeguard's pretty annoying. This wouldn't be so bad if my Void was healthier. But this might be kind of sketchy here. Let's try it anyway. Let's go. Let's go. Normally we're not even this far in, so I'm pretty happy that we even made it this far, to be honest. He does have a lot of power gain. Do your thing, debuffs. I could dance all day, bud. Dang, didn't get a unique one there. Let's fire this off. I know he's going to go into a shielding mode, but whatever. Let's back him up a little bit too, even though he's going to fire a special. Oh wait, he's not even awakened, right? So I could even punch into him all I want. I ain't scared of recoil. Sweet! Got him down. Alright, so this Dormammu, he's only rank 4, so that's good. And it's counter tactics, which is not good. It's breakthrough. And stun immunity. That's, yeah. But I'm pretty sure I could just bait out a heavy attack and then hit him with my own heavy attack. So that's the strategy I'm going to go with. Let's give it a shot, man. No boosts or anything. Hopefully it's alright. Okay. Ah, a little too early. Okay, good. He still don't get an L2. Alright, he should be dead with the breakthrough. Reducing his armor. My L3. Oh yeah, that's more than enough damage. Dormammu down. I think. Yeah, okay, Dormammu down. It actually just barely killed him. Started to get worried there for a second.
Nice.
Alright. Well, I think I'm out of energy. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go... Not sure which direction I'm going to have to go if I have to go through King Groot, so I don't want to do that fight. Maybe I should just do that fight, actually. You know what? I don't really have a good counter for Sentinel, and if I look at this King Groot, I think pretty much anybody could handle King Groot, so... whoever's going to Sentinel, that's like a free healing potion for them, pretty much even, so... I will just take out this... clean up this last fight here, actually. So... Kinetic Reactor, Plagued Mine, Limber. It's a steep Limber too. Okay. Her heavy attack is just that like uppercut move, one hit, I think. And yeah, she's almost dead. She's got 18 of those charges though. Is that gonna be a problem?
She can make go binary.
Should go sparkly. But she's almost dead, so let's just go. Probably be fine. She starts out with a bar of power too.
Laura said, why didn't you bring Blade to War?
Been over this. She needs to pop that special. Oh my god. And it's unblockable? Oh my god! Well, I was doing alright. Wow! Wow, yeah, I died. Holy crap, dude.
Oh god. Ouch.
That hurt. Okay.
Dude, that's not your fault. Whoever it's his charges.
Man. That hurt. That hurt bad. Alright, well, I think I could finish this up. This person's running suicides too. Well, she's dead.
Coat Hanger's right. If you were Invisible Woman, that would have missed.
Yeah. You're right. Invisible Woman, man. She's better than people give her credit for. Even though she's still not that good. But, alright. At least we got that fight down. This war, we were trying to go for the win, but we ended up backing out of things. So, that death doesn't matter too much. And yeah, I guess that's it for me now that my champion's dead, but I got the fight down at least.